What's going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It is your host Galadon, and I'm trying to start a series on some of the top base designs for the Builder Hall in Clash of Clans. A lot of you guys have asked for this. It is not easy, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, here we are going, and we're screenshotting Hall's base, who is the number 3 player right now, and we're going to go ahead and copy that base. Now, of course, we don't know where the traps, the mines, and the Teslas are, but we can use common sense and gaps in the base to figure out where the best place to put these things are. And now this is why it's hard to really do this as far as top bases are concerned, and that is, it's kind of cool, you guys. I like it. I like the fact that the meta is constantly changing in Clash of Clans when it comes to the builder base. You will not see the same base over and over and over again. In fact, if you think you do, check again, because it's likely changing just a little bit, and those slight structure adjustments can make a huge difference in the playability and defendability of said base. Now, we're going to check out a few different battles here that I did immediately after copying. I realize I have no imagination. I didn't make a base myself. Copied this base from the current global number 3 player. Now, remember also the fact that it might not actually be that player's base that they're using. They may be using a decoy base. They may actually be rotating through 2 or 3 different bases every single battle, which also is something that top players do. Even if they have a base that is being effective, they likely don't want it to be seen by everybody all of a sudden and then get stolen, like you see here, and used by everybody else. And then there's the other disadvantage. If you are copying somebody else's base, chances are at least that person and probably others know how to defeat it. And if you don't and you copy the base, soon after it's defeated, you'll know how to defeat it. I mean, it's just a matter of training and practice, right? I mean, that's the whole point. There's friendly challenges, and of course you can watch your base get attacked as well. Always put it out there to your clanmates, let them practice on it, and so on and so forth. Now, this attack wrapping up, I did okay. I would like to see into the 70th percentile range, but 58%. Just gonna have to live with it for now. Go in and see how we are defending. Matt is... where is he? Here he is. All right, it looks like... oh, attack's almost over, and... oh, this is gonna be close. 53%, and the battle machine not headed for the crushers yet. Come on. 53, taking a lot of damage from all of those defenses. Looks like he... oh, he gets the charge off, but I think we've got this. One more, and... oh, man, just barely. By one structure, we pick up the victory, you guys. 58 to 56%, and a little bit of luck right there definitely helped out. And wow. All right, so we're just gonna go right back in and battle again with Hall's base, and we've got Hip Hop here. Hip Hop Niley, I like it. Okay, so we're gonna use the Barbarians again. We're gonna come from the bottom right here and try to get through this first wall first, and then use the bombers to get it open, and then Barbarians to protect them. Hopefully the bombers, the key here really is those bombers getting through the second layer of walls. As the bombers move their way in, more barbs to protect. Here come the cannon carts, and then eventually we'll drop the battle machine down here. And so far looking good. Obviously the town hall is going to go down. It's just a matter of whether or not we can grab the percentage. So I sprinkle barbs on the outside to get to the other side as well. And really, this isn't about my attacking so much as it is about the defending of this base. But we got to throw up attacks in order to have defenses. Come on, getting the giant cannon beautifully down there. And it looks like we're going to wrap up a really good score on this one. This should be a lot better than the last battle. Battle machine not on a crusher yet. I like it. Should be into the 70s, I'm thinking, as that crusher's going to get the battle machine. Nope, battle machine's going to get the crusher first. 74, bomber on the right-hand side, going to get through one more structure. And, oh man, so close to getting another ability off. 79% 2-star. Now that feels good. Even with an average base, that should be good for the win. And it is. All right, so 53% 1-star that time, you guys. That is a rare 1-star for a base. So we'll go ahead and pop in and check out the replay and see just how things went wrong for Hip Hop on his way into my base. Now, I have recently made an episode that talks about the fundamentals of a good base design. You know, protecting the giant cannon, protecting the roaster, protecting the air bombs, things like that, and having a good balanced base that doesn't leave too many structures that are going to be easily picked off. This base qualifies for all of those points. So it does seem like a pretty sound base. I do like the unusual look to the walls as well. And I am a big fan of asymmetrical bases. I love bases that are really not the same on the left and the right, that look really unusual or strange. This one, not that unusual, but it did work out pretty well in this battle. As you can see, my opponent only going to get the 1 star, can't possibly get to the Builder Hall. So we pick up a victory with our very first try with a top 3 global players base. So 53% 1 star. This is all over. We're going to go back in, get things ready, and get right back into the clouds with another battle. This time, all right, now this base here, you see the air bombs that are kind of exposed towards the top left. That is one of my favorite things to go after with dropships and minions. And yes, it's an unimaginative attack. You blanket the minions, you drop in the dropships, try to get 2 of them to go after the air bombs, and then you just kind of cross your fingers and wait. Now, you ideally want to get down the Crusher on the left, the Builder Hall, of course. If that goes down, that is going to be a great bonus. And then, of course, the Giant Cannon, and leave the Battle Machine to get the job done as far as either percentages or, if necessary, to finish off the Builder Hall. Right here, it doesn't look like the minions are going to be able to get the Builder Hall down, and actually, they can't get the Giant Cannon down either. But we've got some damage, and we've got a pretty open path. So it looks like when we drop the Battle Machine, it should path directly towards the Builder Hall. And despite the fact that the Giant Cannon is there, it should survive long enough to get the Builder Hall down. And that's going to be the 2nd star, because we already have 64% damage right here. Now remember, as we talked about in the Battle Machine timing episode, we're not going to use the ability out here. It's not taking damage, no rush to get through this wall, but as soon as it gets through the wall, then we hit the ability, and that's going to give it 3 good strikes right on that Builder Hall, and that should be enough to take it down. 1, 2, and there we go. All right, so it is taking the shots, and it goes down quickly from the Giant Cannon, and now it doesn't look like there's anything on the outside for these minions to pick off. And let's see if maybe they can get to the already damaged guard hut right here. I think the guard post was already damaged. It should go down. That should give us the magical number. And sure enough, so we end up with a 69% 2-star. Somebody's coming in to watch. Is it a clanmate? Is it Japheth316 to see if he won or lost? And oh, no, it is over. 58, oh, wait a minute. 58% 2-star with no Battle Machine. Holy crap. Okay, okay. I absolutely would have been owned by Japhet here had his Battle Machine been up, and I'm guessing that this was a mistake. So he comes in from the top. Interesting. He comes in with the dropships and minions, not really worrying that much about the air bombs. He's coming in from the opposite side, unlike what I did there, going after the air bombs first. And he got down the Giant Cannon. He got down one of the Crushers so easily, dropping the Battle Machine. Come on. Dropping the Battle Machine on the right-hand side. He beats me. Okay, we're just going to go with that. But now, what you were looking at is a replay from Jay Lamatz, one of my clanmates, who, yes, found Hall in matchmaking and found Hall's completely maxed out base, not the design that we found earlier when we took a screenshot from the global leaderboards. So yes, now one of, 3 things has happened here. He's changed his base since we took the screenshot. He's got a decoy base up when he's not actively battling, or he's rotating through bases. Either way, that base did hold up okay. In fact, it held up better than Hall's actual base is going to hold up against Jay Lamatz. Now, Lamatz using an unusual attack strategy, dropping in those dragons and minions. But hey, you guys, sometimes a blast from the past. We used to call this Beta Minion at Builder Hall 6 and 7. Here it is, sure enough. Jay Lamatz picking up the 2nd star right here with minions, and he's got plenty of minions left, going to put in a high percentage 2-star over Hall's base. So, well, you've got 2 bases from the number 3 player in the world. Take your pick. But I have to warn you that neither one is the be-all, end-all, you guys. I think really adjusting your base constantly, rotating through bases, that is going to be a key that helps you win more battles in Builder Hall. Let me know if you guys have other ideas, other bases that you think would do even better. I would love to include them in a future episode. As always, thank you for spending, investing a few minutes of your day with me. I love you guys because you are the hashtag GalaFam and you are like my family. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope that you go out of your way to be kind to other human beings. And of course, I hope that you all return right back here again tomorrow for more full, wait for it, attacks. Galadon, I've got a base design that's never lost, and you can't see it.